Keto Cowboy is not filmed before a live studio audience. The applause you hear is recorded.
Welcome, Keto fans. Tonight on Cooking with the Keto Cowboy, we are cooking these delicious 2-bone pork chops. Tyson Page at the Cutting Edge Meat Shop on Fruitvale and Norris at the Old Pounds Market hooked us up with these tonight. These are the most beautiful pork chops I've ever seen. Beautiful, wonderful, I can't wait. Look at this bacon too. This bacon I got from Tyson too. I'd like to thank Tyson. And we're gonna stuff these with Brie cheese. Now I know that I said French Brie. I'm sorry, this is Brie made in America. I am sure that Brie in America is fine. I'll let you know. I don't know what to say about myself. I hope it's as good. I am sure that hamburgers or apple pie that are made in France suck. So I'm guessing that Brie that's made in America sucks. So we'll see. I'm gonna wrap these things with bacon. And oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so step number one, you take your pork chop and you want to stick a pocket in this thing somewhere. And so usually I'm gonna find this spot right here and I'm gonna get a nice sharp knife. Now here's the thing.
Squirrel.
You don't want to overstab this thing. You want the cheese to stay in the pork chop. Right, so we got a pretty good pocket in there. There's no hole for the cheese to escape. We're gonna get the cheese unwrapped here. Probably should have done this before my hands were all hammy, huh? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut a hunk of this Brie cheese. I'm gonna cut off this white, rind that's on it, and which is there to, protect the cheese. Let's face it, more cheese is better. You know what they say, less is more. Well, if less is more, then think of how much more is, right? You know what, that's gonna give that Brie a little bit of room to get in there. Okay, so now we got the Brie in the pork chop. We're gonna take a couple of slices of bacon, right? You know what, this is keto. No need to go light on the bacon, right? Bacon wrapped bacon. So what I'll do is I'm gonna find that bacon seam right here. I'm gonna stick a skewer stick clear through here. Right, and I'm gonna lock that bacon on there, and just for giggles, just so this thing will stay put, I'm gonna stick a skewer stick through the other way. I'm gonna get right through those 2 bones. Right, and so now here's my stuffed, wrapped pork chop. I've got, it's just, seasoning is just whatever kind of mood you're in. You know what?
Squirrel.
I like Lowry's seasoned salt. I like it. It's good stuff. I'm gonna hit this thing, and here's the thing. Go on keto. Get some exercise. Add more salt. I got it ready to go. So we got the barbecue nice and hot outside. We're gonna get the rest of these fixed up, and we're gonna get on the grill, and we're gonna go from there. Okay, we got these things all fixed up. They're all stuffed with Brie. They're wrapped with bacon. They're seasoned. They're ready to go. We're on our way out to the grill. So what I got is I got my grill on here. I got it super hot on one side. I got it super low on the other. And we're gonna sear them. We're gonna sear them to sear in that juice, sear in that flavor. About, 4 minutes or so on this side, and then 4 minutes or so on the other side. And then we're gonna move them to the cooler side of the grill, and let them finish cooking after they've been seared. I run into so many people that are like, I can't do keto, I can't give up the carbs. I get it. I was one of those. I was also one that said that I didn't run for pleasure. And really, this weight loss that I've gone through has changed my whole life. I'm a different person from, even the kind of music I listen to is different. The way I drive, the way I act, the way I interact with other people. My whole life has changed because of this, because of keto. We're cooking these things. We probably got about 10 minutes to go. Oh, hey.
Squirrel.
Let me get, pretty soon they're going to be just about done. I'm going to get a big thick layer of finishing butter on these things, and I'm going to let it melt in and just drip through all the meat and everything. It's going to be like nothing you've ever seen or eaten before. It's so good. You really have to pay attention to flare-ups on this, because that butter is going to light up and flare up. And so when you got that butter on there, you got to be diligent about keeping an eye on this grill. Okay, so we're just about to finish these things off, and when I say finish, I mean we're going to use this finishing butter that we made. I'm going to get a big bunch of it on there, and I'm just going to kind of spread it out. And again, I'm going to pay attention to this thing, because there's going to be some wicked flare-ups pretty quick. Butter is real good fuel. This is a real treat, a real keto treat. Now you see, flare-ups. We're going to try to maintain just about as much arm hair as we can, right? So here we go. We're going to roll these over. I tell you what, this is so exciting. Like, I cannot wait to get this in my belly. I'm so excited. Okay, so these things are just about done. Oh, you see that? We got some good fire going on here. This is not the ideal thing to cook if you like to, your eyebrows. So who wants to see what these things look like? Oh man. So here we've got this delicious pork chop. We just pulled it off the grill. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull these skewers out of here. There's one, and there's two. Now we've got a pork chop. This is still a 2-bone pork chop. There's bones on this thing. But here's the moment of truth. Here is my 2-bone pork chop, wrapped with bacon, stuffed with Brie. Thanks again, Tyson from the Cutting Edge Meat Shop. Okay, recap. We took some big, delicious 2-bone pork chops. We cut a pocket in them with a sharp knife. We stuffed them with some fake French Brie. We wrapped them with bacon. We cooked them we seared them, and then we cooked them, and then we put finishing butter on them. We got them nice and hot. We pulled them off, and here they are. We've got these big old, thick 2-bone pork chops that are stuffed with Brie. And this is what they look like. So they're wrapped with bacon, and then you just got this beautiful, beautiful pork chop. And then pretty soon you get this big just lump of delicious Brie cheese that's coming out of there like lava. It's like that's a Melissa McCarthy line, probably not appropriate for food. Just so good. Get yourself a bite. Get some bacon. Make sure there's some Brie mixed in there. Oh, and there you have it. It's like dinner and dessert all in one. Oh, so good. So anyway, you guys, happy keto. This is an easy recipe. It takes about 30 or 45 minutes. You can really stuff cheese in just about anything, and if Cooking with the Keto Cowboy gets any sort of traction, then you're gonna see me stuff cheese in a lot of stuff.